Hello.
Cool. Congrats, Rafa. Do you feel that the first two sets today were the best you've played so far in the tournament?
Well, probably, maybe yes, yeah. I think I played well against Dennis too, against Karen. I played two great sets too. But yes, today against a difficult opponent, a great opponent, one of the best of the world, I was able to play at, I think, a very high level for a long time.
Congrats on reaching the final, Rafa. You've spoken a lot about the doubts that you had in your recovery. I'm wondering, was there a particular moment where you were able to overcome that doubt and you thought, I'll be able to come back and reach the stage that you are today?
No. No, doubts are, have been very tough 6 months, honestly. No, in terms of life, I mean, I can't complain at all, and especially during the times that we are facing, with plenty of people dying around the world. No, of course, my months are not tough at all, comparing to a lot of families that lost a lot of people, and that's tough in life, not what I went through. No. But in terms of personal thing, because of course every day have been an issue in terms of problems on the foot, and doubts still here. Honestly, no. As I said the other day, I mean, the doubts gonna be here probably for the rest of my career, without a doubt, because I have what I have, and that's something that we cannot fix. But for me, it's amazing, and I'm super happy to be able to compete for the last 3 weeks at the level that I am doing. Not only about tennis, no, that for sure it's surprising for me to be able to play at the level that I am playing, but in terms of just compete and play tennis at the high level again, facing the most important players of the world, for me it's something unbelievable. No, as I said, but I am not lying, no, and I am not creating a history. No, 1 month and a half, I don't know if I will be able to be back to the tour, because we were not able to solve any problem. So here I am, and thanks life for it. That's it.
Yeah, Rafa, just related to that, does what all you've been through over the last few months allow you to come in to the final where there's a lot of history weighing on it, with a different attitude, a freer and more perspective than maybe before?
Can you repeat that?
Just the fact that you just talked about how difficult it's been for the last few months, but now, and you feared you wouldn't even be here. So does it allow you to have a different perspective and be freer going into this huge final?
For me, it's something completely unexpected. So I am super happy. Of course, everybody knows me, and I always gonna try my best, and of course my goal now is to win. But as I said, for me it's a present. Just be here and play tennis. No, I am taking now the things a little bit in a different way. Of course, always with the competitive spirit that I have, because I can't go against that. It's my personal DNA. So, but in some way, I don't know. Just be where I am and be able to have the chance to compete at this level. It's a lot of positive energy for me to keep going, because at the end of the day, and being very honest, for me it's much more important to have the chance to play tennis than win the 21. No, because that makes me more happy in terms of general life. No, be able to do the thing that I like to do, more than achieving another Grand Slam. At the end of the day, the life, it's about happiness, and what makes me happy is about just have the chance to do what I like to do.
Wayne.
You've been returning from closer to the baseline for the majority of the tournament. I was wondering, like, in your words, why you decided to do that, how you felt doing it, and Also, what are the challenges of doing that compared with, when you return from further back?
I tried depending on the moment of the match. I tried different things. At the beginning of the tournament, I think I returned far back from the baseline. Today I was returning very close to the baseline for a long time. Then in the game that I have break in the fourth, I came back again to few meters behind the baseline. I don't know. At the end, it's about creating some doubts on the opponent too, changing the position, because if not, the opponent get used to the position, and we need to choose the right moments to make the the right decisions. I think today worked well. I think at the beginning I was returning great from inside, taking advantage, and I was able to not give him the chance to play from his forehand, from covering the backhand. That's something that he likes a lot, so I was able to play very well with my cross backhand against his forehand, and then of course with my forehand cross, and then changing down the line. No, I think tactically I played well, and of course I got a little bit tired in the third, and he started to play great too, and then he had more chances to control the point from a closer position from the baseline. No, but that's normal. I'm playing against a great player, and it's impossible to win the way that I was playing the first two sets.
Rafa, obviously we don't know who you're going to play yet, but could you just talk a little bit about Daniil and Stefanos?
Well, different styles of game, but best players of the world. If I'm not able to play at my top level, will be simply no chance. So let's try. I mean, today is a day to enjoy, and tomorrow we're gonna start thinking about what I need to do, knowing which opponent we're gonna have in front. But of course, change a little bit, play against one or the other. But one thing not going to change is that I need to play at my highest level.
Rafa, you said on Eurosport that you feel alive again. Just wondering, can you talk a bit more about that? How much it maybe scared you that you might not be able to come back from this injury, and the feelings that an epic win like this gives
I feel alive in terms of my tennis life, in terms of my my tennis career. In my personal life, I honestly have a good life. I feel lucky that family is healthy, and during these challenging times, that's everything. No, more important than tennis for sure. No, 100%. But yeah, I explained before. No, I mean. For a long time, I wasn't able to practice. Sometimes I went on court and I was able to practice 20 minutes, sometimes 45, sometimes 0, sometimes 2 hours. But have been very, very rough in terms of imagine myself playing at the best of 5 at this moment. So yeah, I don't know. Super happy, and it's true that I worked hard for a long time, every single day, in terms of when I was not able to play tennis, I was working hard on the gym. So I think I never gonna say I deserve, because a lot of people deserve, but I work it the proper way, and I hold the positive spirit and attitude to have the chance to give myself a chance to be back.
Simon?
Rafa, I know you don't like to judge yourself by statistics, but when you look at the 6 players who have won each slam twice, I think it's 3 men, 3 women, what do you think that says about a player who can do that?
No entendí.
De los jugadores que han podido ganar cada Grand Slam 2 veces, son solo 3 hombres y 3 mujeres. ¿Qué piensa de eso?
Well, I had my chances in the past, couple of times already. I mean, 2014, and then, of course, 2012, 2017. I mean, it's something difficult, of course, if just a few people did during the whole history of this sport, is because it's something very difficult to make it. So yeah, I'm happy that I'm gonna have a chance. But for me, at the end, it's about more than all these statistics. It's about being the final of the Australian Open. One more time, that means a lot to me. No, for me, it's more important to be in the final of the Australian Open and fight to win another Australian Open than the rest of the statistics that I know for for the sport, maybe for the history of the sport, and possibly for you are very important. No, but as I said, and I really feel like this. No, for me, you know, I just feel happy to be part of this amazing era of tennis, sharing all these things with another two players, and that's it. No, in some way, it doesn't matter if somebody achieved one more or one less. No, I think we did. Everyone, we did amazing things and things that will be very difficult to equal. Each of us. So, yeah, I don't think much about all this stuff.
Last one in the room.
Rafa, you had some emotions, it looks like some tears after match point. I'm just wondering what was going through your mind in those moments.
Well, I don't know. I mean, as I said, I went through a lot of challenging moments, a lot of days of hard work without seeing a light there, but still working and still receiving plenty of support from my team and from my family too, without a doubt. So yeah, I mean, a lot of conversations with the team, with the family about what can happen or what's gonna happen if the things continue like this. Thinking that maybe it's a chance to say goodbye. So, I mean, that was not a lot of months ago. So, be able to be where I am today, I don't know. I really can't explain in words how important it is for me in terms of energy, in terms of personal satisfaction, in terms of being very thankful for all the support that I received from the fans and especially from the people really close to me.
Thank you. We'll take one online question and it will go to Willie. Your question, please.
Hi, Rafa. Congratulations. You've spoken about how the numbers such as 20 or 21 are not so important to you as much as the joy that you get of playing. But how would you describe the feeling that you get of winning these majors? You've done it 20 times. How has it evolved for you from number 1 to number 20, and how might it feel for number 21?
I don't know. Still very far from the number 21. No? I mean, every single one is very special because everyone have a history behind. A history of hard work, and every single one have a special history by itself, and especially in my case that I went through a lot of injuries during my tennis career. You know, a lot of them you know, and some of them you don't. So yeah, I mean, I enjoy it. I always think that when I have going through a very tough moments in terms of injury that have been more than what I would like. In the other hand, I always put on a balance all the positive things that I was able to enjoy. So, I mean, winning, it's special, yes, but winning without all the work that you have behind, of course, is not the same. No, if the things are easy, I mean, don't have the same value. And in my case, I think I have been able to enjoy it probably more than the others, because for a lot of times I was close to not be able to do it again.